What's up, YouTube? It is your girl, Plant Bay J, better known as JB, back with a 1 year update video. For all the girlies who have been following me and all the people in general, welcome back. I'm happy to be here. I know I've been inconsistent, but I've also been doing a podcast. So I have a separate channel. I upload there weekly. The proof is in the pudding, y'all. I can be consistent. I think it's just a little bit harder when the journey is personal to keep coming back and giving life updates. Mostly because after getting surgery, you hope that everything feels better. You hope that you drop the weight and that life goes on and everything is good and sweet and beautiful and perfect. But the reality is sometimes the weight loss is slow. Sometimes you stall. Sometimes it doesn't feel good mentally to not be at where your goal is. I guess I didn't realize that at 297 pounds in the past, I was much bigger. I was much bigger than I probably even thought. So I didn't feel like the journey was going to take me the rest of my life to get to goal. But the reality is, a year after surgery, I'm down almost 70 pounds. So I'm sitting somewhere between like 65 and 67 pounds down. Um, I wish a year out that I was at 100 pounds down, that I was already at goal, but I still have about 60 to 70 more pounds to lose. And it's possible, it's doable. I mean, I still haven't begun any heavy, intense weight training or anything of that sort. I'm still just doing like 4 miles a day. I'm eating protein shakes for breakfast every morning with my coffee. I snack on boiled eggs. I snack on fruit. I eat mostly protein because bread, pasta, rice, those things kind of upset my stomach. So if I have spaghetti, like I'll put a tiny pile of noodles on it and then put mostly meat and vegetables. And then I'll like eat one noodle with every spoonful of meat and vegetables. Because again, pastas, noodles, starchy things, it's not that they're so painful, but it's just that I'm not cognizant when I'm eating them of how much they stretch. So they cause me discomfort. So for that reason, I avoid them. It's not that I became some master keto person. It's just not comfortable. Um, After a year of surgery, my scars are still very prevalent. I'm down from a size 22. Some things I was wearing mostly 20s and 22s at my heaviest, and now I'm into like 14s and 16s, mostly 16s, but I dip and dabble in the 14s every now and then. So I have lost a significant amount of weight. I am seeing loose skin in places, but I'm not even going to get into that conversation until we get much further down the line. Some things that I know are much better, so I'll just give you an update on that on this first. I used to get woozy and dizzy a lot after surgery. For 3 months out, even 6 months out, I would still get like dizzy and woozy, and I'd feel a little faintish. Well, now I'm more consistent, so on days that I have high activities, I make sure I eat something alongside my protein shake and coffee. So I'll have the protein shake and coffee, and then maybe I'll have a boiled egg with it, or I'll have a half of a muffin, or even a protein bar if I know that it's going to be a big day. Sometimes, like in the summertime, like right now, for example, I'll have the protein shake in the morning so I can make sure I eat those proteins, but then I'll follow that up with one egg and two sausage link or something like that so I can get a really hearty breakfast. I haven't been dealing with that type of wooziness or dizziness after surgery, thank God. So, again, eating enough is important. I also am really, really big on vegetables, and I I try to eat at least 3 vegetables a day. The goal is 5, but I'm big on vegetables. I'm big on fruit. One thing that I am still struggling with on a daily basis is just making sure that I stay out of the sugary foods, like avoiding the ice creams, avoiding starches. This is just things that are important to me. Like even with my coffee, I won't even add, a sweetener in it because there are things that I crave. And I do like still crave sweets. I still crave cookies. I'll still like crave cheesecake. I'll still crave things that aren't necessarily good. When I have them, I will literally take it and like split it up into like 4 or 5 servings, or sometimes just three, depends. But like I'll go to Target and I'll buy their protein favorite day ice cream. So it's high in protein. They did some type of mechanism to make it, really low in sugar. So I'll get that ice cream, and that little tiny pint of ice cream is 3 servings. And sometimes I stretch it to 4. And again, it's high in protein, low in sugar. So even with my cheats and my snacks that I enjoy, I'm still making sure they're on the sugar-free side. I try not to drink my calories, but here's the problem. In my industry of work, we drink a lot. A lot of networking events happen, and hell, to enjoy them, I drink. And I feel like drinking is part of the reason for my stall and why I'm not further along, because I'm drinking way too much. And it's not that I've done a transfer addiction, because if I had a transfer addiction from anything from the past to now, like when in regards to food, like I'm not eating as much, but that addiction transferred to sex, because like I am like I love sex so much more. So much more. So my sexual appetite was already big in the past, but now it's like crazy and out of control. And I feel like that's probably one thing I've used more than liquor. But with the social events and networking and the partying in the summertime, I drink a lot. So I'm trying to make some rules with myself to drink only 1 day a week. And I'm trying to be stern on that because it's just unnecessary calories. And I notice that the more that I drink, the more my progress is stalled. So part of my 65-pound, nearly 70-pound down weight loss could be a lot further along if I gave up liquor. As far as my eating is concerned, I still eat out a lot, but I am really mindful with my choices. So if I go to Chipotle, I'll get one taco and I'll have them put it in a bowl, and I'll do like all the protein and very minimal like carbs, again, like very minimal rice, mostly vegetables and protein. But I'll eat that for lunch sometimes, and even that sometimes is like 2 or 3 meals, which is hilarious because I will eat some of the taco and then I will like save the rest of it and have it as a second meal or have it as a dinner or take it for lunch the next day. Like the way that these meals stretch is crazy. Like I'll go to Waba Grill, which is kind of like Yogi's in Arizona, or Sarku Japan in Atlanta. I don't know where you guys are located, but Yogi's is essentially a place you go to get like chicken teriyaki, vegetables, and rice. So I'll get a bowl, and they have mini bowls that are really, really small, great lunch portions, and that's still 3 meals for me. So my portion sizes are still pretty limited, except for when I notice that I'm on my period or my period's coming and I'm like hormonal. I do notice that I can eat a larger serving, but I still try to focus on protein snacks. So jerkies, I'll do cheese sticks, I'll do boiled eggs, I'll do whatever I can find with high protein. And if no high protein, then high fiber. A lot of times I'll find myself making something and throwing avocado in there just because I know that it's a healthy fat, that it's filling, and that it's fibrous. And when it comes down to being a bariatric patient, having healthy, normal poops often is very important. So I look for fiber in food. Once a week, I know that I'll take like a stool softener type of thing, like some type of Docalex. Cody, Cody, out my window. Stop it. My dog is here and she's making a fuss. So I know that I'll take laxative, or I'll drink palm juices to help keep everything regular through the week. And maybe I'll drink like a third of it every night, as long as I don't have to drive into work the next day. Cody, please. I'm doing a video. Please. So, long story short, a year after surgery, almost 70 pounds down. I'm doing good. According to the charts, I'm still within the range I'm supposed to be in for my weight category and the time frame that we are out. But again, I'm desperate to see more results. I want to see more results. So I'm going back to my early morning workouts this week, which I'm very excited about. I am still working on my weight loss surgery documentary. I just recorded part 2. And the reason why it's part 2 and not the finale is because I'm still on the journey. I think I might have 6 months to a year left before I start really getting to the goal and the heart of, where I'm trying to be. Ideally, I would love to be somewhere like 140, 150, but I think around 170 or 160, I might be happy there. Again, this is the smallest I've ever been in my life at 232 pounds. And honestly, I don't know what I'll look like at 170. I might not want to be smaller than 170, or maybe I will. I don't know. But I know that I just made part 2, and hopefully 6 months from now, I will be at my goal, and I'll make part 3 of the documentary. And when that is out, I will be releasing it on all platforms on my YouTube, but I'll also be submitting it into different film festivals, because we need more light shown in this community as far as our why we got surgery, the social stigmas of being fat, what it's really like, and how it's not the easy route. Getting surgery was not the easy route. It helped me. My restriction helps me not to overeat. but in no way does it change the things that I choose. I still have to be behind that. I still have to decide if I'm going to wake up and work out or go on a long walk when I need to. I still have to decide that drinking water is important and that hitting my protein goals are important. Now I have the awareness that if I didn't eat a protein shake that morning, that my body's feeling 30 grams deficit of protein, and I'm going to probably overeat that day if I don't give myself enough of what it actually needs. Real food, nutritious food that's actually going to benefit my body. So I do look at food differently now, and I had no choice to because of this surgery, but in no way does the surgery stop me from eating a cookie or eating a cheesecake or eating banana pudding, or it doesn't stop me from having those trigger food items that make me want to binge eat. I'm happy to say that, I'm down this weight, but I also feel disappointed because I'm like, I wish I was further along. But when it comes down to everything else, like sex life is better because I'm having way more sex. Confidence is better because I realize that people actually do see me, and clothing is better, dressing is better, and I haven't even really went shopping yet. I'm in the phase where I'm like, I don't want to spend too much money on clothes. I'm receiving all these hand-me-downs from different friends and family members, and I'm styling in these hand-me-downs. I feel good. I'm expressing myself. So I don't regret getting weight loss surgery. I do think it was right for me, and thank God that he carried me through the surgery and I haven't had any complications. I haven't had any after surgery mayhem or mess. No, anything that needs to be removed. I've had a couple of stomach pains. Once when my friend had made some food that accidentally poisoned me. And then another time where I saw that my belly button was getting kind of like inflamed, but it could be something as easy as like a yeast infection that triggers that. I still have to go to a doctor and talk to them more about that. Today, I actually went and got more blood work. And I don't know if I told you guys or not yet, but the last time I had blood work for the first time in my life ever, I was no longer anemic. Just a little bit about the multivitamins because this part is important. I take my vitamins in the morning. I take my vitamins at night. That's multi and calcium, morning and night. I do have different multivitamins I take. At night, I take Fred Flintstone vitamins with iron, the multivitamins for like kids, but I take that one of those at night. And in the morning, I take my bariatric vitamins. They're chewable vitamins. They're very expensive. They cover all the bases. So I take that one at the start of my day, and I take the Flintstones at the end of my day. The calcium I keep the same for the most part. Take 2 in the morning, 2 at night. And then I also take hair, skin, and nail vitamins. I take that in the morning. I also take probiotics. I take that in the morning. I take B12. That's my midday thing that I take outside of my other vitamins so it works more effectively. And I also take vitamin D. Not every day. I'm not consistent with it yet, but I do take it at least maybe once, twice a week. I'm trying to get it added into the rotation. It's something that I just really started actively using. So my vitamin regimen is on point. I do not miss my vitamins. When it comes down to hair loss, I know a lot of girls want to talk about hair loss and how it affects them. I did see a lot of shedding for myself around month 6 and 7. I then colored my hair in like month 9. So like, we things got a little reckless, but I didn't see as much hair shedding as I know that other girls experience. So fortunately, I still have all my hair for the most part. There was a lot of shedding, but it was nothing that was too outrageous. I'll say it like that. My hair is not thin or anything like that. It still looks the same. But again, I've been on my hair, skin, and nail vitamins since day one, pre-day one, and I have not stopped taking them and never will. Um, that's a total update for where I am right now. I will stand up so you can see really like the shape and size and everything of my body. But for the most part, I am a size 14. I am 232 pounds. Have not taken any new measurements lately, but I definitely need to. This is me from the side, and if you remember, the ones that know, this is really small for me. This is the smallest again that I have ever been in my entire life. And I'm basically curvy. So if I were to wear the right undergarments, I would look like a brick house right now. But this is my progress and this is where I am. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to have made such a good amount of progress in this time. And I'm excited to see how much more progress I make in the future. To anybody who is considering weight loss surgery, please feel free to ask me questions, send me a message. Again, I don't regret it. I haven't had any complications, and everything has been running pretty smoothly. Finding a new bariatric doctor in California has been challenging for some reason because I know a lot of people get it out here. So I'm like, why? But other than that, everything else has been running smoothly. So again, if you have questions, concerns, thoughts, get into my DMs, or not my DMs. Well, you can get in my DMs. My Instagram is plantbayj, so you can DM me there. My dog decided to join the video. If you can see her ears, so I'll just Cody, come here. Oh my goodness, my babies. So again, you can DM me on Instagram, or you can send me a comment, like, subscribe, or share this video. And tell me how you feel. If you've already gone through VSG, what were your complications, or what are some things that you're still going through or trying to get over? I'm here to talk to you. I'm here to help, but also I need the community. So talk to me, because I know that I go through things sometimes and I'm not the only one, and we have each other. So thanks again for watching and being subscribed to my channel. I'll update you guys when I can. I make no other promises. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.